I prefer to perform than talk, but
Tommy Mottola. Tommy Mottola is the president of the record division. He is a mean, he's a racist, and he's very, very, very devilish.
and Tommy Mottola is a devil.
Respect!
They really thought that my mind is always on music and dancing, and it usually is, but they never thought that this performer, myself, would outthink them.
Yeah!
Mariah Carey, after divorcing Tommy, came to me crying. She was crying so badly I had to hold her. And she said to me that this is an evil man. And Michael, this man follows me, she said. He taps her phones. And he's very, very evil, and she doesn't trust him. And he is a horrible human being. And we have to continue our drive until he's terminated.
Incredible injustice. And like Mrs. Sharpton was saying, people from James Brown to Sammy Davis Jr., some of the real pioneers that inspired me to be the entertainer that I am. These artists are always on tour because if they stopped touring, they would totally go broken. And it's been, the record companies really, really do conspire against their artists. They steal, they cheat, they do whatever they can, especially the black artists.
Yeah.
The story is usually the same though, you know, these guys work really hard at their craft, but the story ends the same. They usually are broken, torn, and usually just sad, and the story is very sad in the end, because the companies take advantage of them. I just owe Sony one more album. It's just a box set, really. It's with 2 new songs, which I've written ages ago. Because every album that I record, I write, like, literally, I'm telling you the truth, I write at least 120 songs every album I do. So I can do the box set and just give them any 2 songs. So I'm leaving Sony a free agent. I own half of Sony's publishing, and I'm leaving them, and they're very angry at me because of it. But I just did good business, you know. I'm not just fighting for myself, I'm fighting for all artists. Those great artists who pioneered, you know, entertainment business, as well as songwriting, as well as incredible staging. You know, the fact that they have been taken by the system, totally broken them financially. You know, and this has to stop. It's conspiracy.
Okay, what is your greatest lesson learned?
Not to trust everybody. Not to trust everybody in the industry. There's a lot of sharks, and record companies steal, they cheat, have to audit them, and it's time for artists to take a stand against them, because they totally take advantage of them. Totally. They forget that it's the artists who make the company, not the company who make the artists. Without the talent, the company would be nothing but just hardware, just, you know, and it takes that real good talent that the public wants to see.
One of the most well-known and controversial people in the world is in the fight of his life. If convicted on all 10 counts, which range from child molesting to giving alcohol to a minor, he would face more than 20 years behind bars, the end of his career, and the loss of his 3 children.
No, I'm gonna put it my way to do I had it before. So sorry. I don't want
to. Count 1 verdict. We, the jury, in the above entitled case, find the defendant not guilty of conspiracy as charged in count 1 of the indictment, dated June 13th, 2005, foreperson number 80.
For most of his life, Michael Jackson has been in the spotlight, most recently because of what has been described as bizarre behavior that has now led him to be charged with sexually molesting a 13-year-old boy. What has this done to your career?
What has it done to my career?
What has it done to your career?
In what way?
How has it impacted you? Touring, record sales?
My album's #1 all over the world. All over the world. America's the only one because I don't want to say too much.
But it's not #1 in the United States.
It was conspiracy, yeah. I don't want to say too much. I'm done.
He says, no, but you don't understand. And then I saw how serious he was. He said, it's bigger than what you think. I said, well, Michael, what is it? He said, it's my publishing. They're after my publishing. They want to take it. As you guys know, my brother had one of the largest catalogs in the world, meaning music-wise.
The Beatles collection was one of them.
He owned the Beatles, yes. Yeah. There's an elevator music that you hear, just everything, basically a piece of every artist.
I'm just...
Michael Jackson's here. Go straight on stage. It will be a 3-minute video and a bit of talk from German, so that's enough time to ring the death.
This is it. These will be my final show performances in London. This will be it. This is it. And when I say this is it, it really means this is it. This is it. I mean, this is really it. This is the final curtain call. Okay? And I'll see you in July.
The singer Michael Jackson is reported to have died from a heart attack.
Entertainer and pop icon is pronounced dead in Los Angeles.
If they'd planned an assassination, they couldn't have done it any better.
I was never suicidal. I love life too much to ever be suicidal. I'm resilient. I have rhinoceros skin. Never ever suicidal.
He grabbed me and started crying and said, please don't leave me. They're trying to kill me.
No, Mike was amazing, dog. Like, honestly, no, that's the only thing I really regret is that the world never seen Mike like as his true self. You know what I'm saying? They always seen the choreographed Mike, like the Mike that Mike wanted you guys to see. Because he always felt the moment I walk out of there, lights, camera, action. So he created this. He choreographed everything about himself.
So all the, you know, the pedophile, the gay stuff that came.
And I think all that was propaganda because Mike was doing such big things in the publishing world. I always felt like the music side, he was buying out a lot of great real estate. That
the Beatles catalog?
A lot of stuff, and he wouldn't sell it back or wouldn't offer no options for it to be sold. And then of course his own catalog, there was a big fight around that. You know, I think what Michael was more about, it was power, because he was super smart and understood what real value meant to America. So he had access to a lot of American just value, and he owned it. And if he didn't own it 100%, he owned it 50%.
He said, it's bigger than what you think. I said, well, Michael, what is it? He said, it's my publishing. They're after my publishing.
He owned a big chunk of America's value. That's the best way to put it. And at some point, you know, they're gonna wanna have the option to buy it back or control it to an extent. Mike just wouldn't allow it. And I think at that moment, that's when a lot of the propaganda and all this whispers and stuff start coming out about him, which was clearly not true.
They did it to try and belittle me, to try and to take away my pride. But I went through the whole system with them. And at the end, I wanted the public to know that I was okay.
Michael Jackson, people talking that shit now because they're trying to fuck his legacy up, and it ain't working with me. He's the coldest motherfucker to ever reach the stage. I saw Michael in concert, okay? And I saw him, and I screamed like a bitch, and I don't scream like a bitch for nobody, okay? And you know, I'm Wu-Tang all day, but I'm like, Wu-Tang, yeah, I love these motherfuckers. I saw Michael Jackson with my brother, and we was like, all right, Michael's coming out. I was screaming right along those girls. I was screaming. I threw my dirty drawers. They were all doodle stained, and I tossed them at Mike.
It was conspiracy, yeah. I don't want to say too much.